Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark Wintermute. My name is C.R.Ash and this is my playthrough of the story version of the Long Dark. If you remember, in the last episode we were at the broken railway section and we traversed the tunnel back to the Forlorn Muskeg. It does look rather forlorn. I'm tempted while I'm here, while I'm going to pass through this section, to visit the forge to try and make some arrowheads. Be nice to have another weapon apart from just the rifle and the flare pistol or distress pistol. I know I said I was going to return to Jeremiah with a repaired rifle, but I do know this map reasonably well. It's not one of my favourites, but I'm tempted, whilst we're here, to make use of the forge. I think it's over in this direction, over to our right. There's a radio tower over in that direction as well. How are we doing for daylight? Oh yes, we could do with somewhere to camp down for the night, I think. There's some cattails there. Have I got any charcoal on me? No. Cartography doesn't seem to be part of the Wintermute, so try and make some progress. There's an abandoned farmstead over here, which I believe has the forge there. Well, it does in the sandbox playthrough. Sounds like Bill's getting hungry. Let's go this way. See where this comes out. And when we get to the abandoned farmstead, I'm tempted to have a look at our clothing and food situation. It's fairly warm at the moment, it's 7 degrees. Yes, there it is in the distance. Now, at some stage I'm going to have to cross this frozen water. And if I remember correctly, a lot of it is thin ice, so we don't want to fall in or fall through the ice. I wonder if I can cross up here. Backtrack a minute. What are you circling around? Oh, I'm decisive today. Here, there and everywhere. Oh, it's a deer carcass. Oh, it's going to get dark soon. Pick up the feathers there would be useful when we make the arrows.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Yeah, well, hopefully, Bill, when we get over there, we can go through and see what we can drop to make ourselves a bit lighter. But in the meantime, let's carry on. I can't run because I'm encumbered. Let's see what we've got in the way of food. That's raw. I'll have a drink whilst we're here as well. I wonder if I can get across here. Old man's beard over there on the tree. I should have taken the other piece of gut from that deer carcass, but I didn't think of it at the time, but it does seem like if you strip the carcass of everything, they respawn quicker. I'm sticking to the edge, hopefully, where the ice is thicker. I'm keeping the ear out for cracking noises. Well, weak ice, there we go. I can't run either. Right, so that's not the way across. There's a wolf over there. There's normally a couple of them hanging around this place. Can I get up here? It's a bit steep. There, we managed it. Right, so it looks like I've got to get to that island, and then from there I can get across. It's a little bit of backtracking, unfortunately. It's going to be getting dark soon as well. It's not a good situation. Sky looks pretty clear at the moment, so let's hope we can make it before dark. Looks like we've got a fair bit of backtracking to do. Some more old man's beard there. Oh, saving. Is that a good or a bad sign? I'm just about to see the radio tower on the horizon on top of the cliffs over there. Just coming into draw distance. Can I cross here? Yes, I can. Cool. What about here? Trying to make as quick progress as I can. I don't want to be stuck outdoors at night when the temperature drops. Harvest these rose hips a minute. Good for pain relief. Apparently the tea is. Is that a shack over there as well? No, I think that's a rock. Oh, there's our friend the wolf. Oh, there's two of them. Here he comes. It's far too good an opportunity to miss for some food. Oh, I may have to come back for some of this. Yeah, sun's going down.
Never been so hungry in my life.
It's getting colder. We'll have to come back for the rest of that wolf carcass. The sun is starting to set and I want to get indoors as soon as I can. There's another two wolves. Don't really want to do this, but how many rounds do I have left? As I said, we'll have to come back and harvest those wolves. Probably and tomorrow rather than today, as the weather is starting to deteriorate. I mean. And I want to get indoors. I'm not sure how many rifle rounds I have left, as it's been a week or two since the last recording. I've been away on vacation. And very nice it was as well. The old Spence family homestead. Now I know there's at least one more wolf out here. There's an outbuilding there. Get some wood while I'm here. We're not going to spend too long. We need the coal. Oh, there's lots of goodies here.
I think I can use this.
Here's the furnace. Oh, painkillers. Right, whilst we're here, let's drop some of this. Make ourselves a little bit lighter. I'm going to use this as our larder. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Quickly want to go upstairs and see what's there. More wood and a bed. Good. Sounds like we're in for a bit of a rough night. So whilst I'm here, let's have a look and see what we can eat. 600 calories, I'll eat that please. Four degrees, still relatively warm. Right, let's go and sort our things out. So I have 8 rounds left in the rifle, that's good news. It's 99, 100, 100, 100, what? 2 degrees. 2 degrees of windproofness, 30% waterproofness, 3% shield, minus 4 movement, 1.25. It's colder, it's got less wind resistance, but it's more waterproof and has greater protection. But it's heavier. I think we'll harvest those. Can't repair in the dark, so yeah, I don't like those combat boots, so we'll harvest those as well. I think it's time to eat and turn in for the night. It's approaching midnight by the looks of it. So well, I need to eat and drink. Right, I need to store a lot of this stuff. I haven't searched that yet, have I?
Could end up being useful.
Heavy hammer. Right, I'm going to leave that for the time being. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to store a lot of fresh wolf pelt. Fresh wolf pelt. That all needs to be cured. So I'm going to put that in there. They can all go in there. Just chop these wolf pelts. I don't know if they'll cure here. I don't know if this is considered indoors or outdoors. I'm going to drop that one as well. Drop some of this gut because we're going to need some of that as well. Take a bit with me just in case we do come across another wolf. I want to lighten my load before I go back for the wolf pelts and to harvest those wolves. I want to lighten it as much as possible. So I'm just going to put a lot of this in here at the moment. I'll sort through all this when I get back. That's full. Okay, let's go back and harvest those wolves. And then I think we're going to see about making some arrowheads. There's a deer carcass there as well. I will do that on, harvest that on the return. Looks like a piece of coal there as well. Oh no, it's just something stuck up out of the ice. Now I've got to keep my eyes open because there is another wolf around here somewhere. Let's go across here where it's hopefully the thickest ice. We should be okay with food then after we've harvested these. Enough to spend perhaps a day or two here sorting everything out before we return to Jeremiah with the rifle we've repaired for him. Now working on the principle that if you do leave something behind, it'll take longer for them to respawn.
All I can think about is food.
Alright Bill, alright, I get the picture. It's a little something to keep you going. I wonder if we've got enough wolf pelts to make a wolf coat. I know it's heavy, but it's thermally very good. We'll take all the meat, the hide, and at least one of the guts. 2 hours, 12 minutes, yikes.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I didn't even touch the sides.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit more yet, Bill. I call him Bill because his name is William Mackenzie, in case you haven't been watching the rest of the episodes. That wind's picking up, so I think it's time to harvest this deer carcass and return to consider what we're going to do next. It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? There it is. We'll get a fire. Yep, we'll get a fire going in a minute, Bill, and you can eat to your heart's content. I think that's the next thing we need to do now. Oh, where's that come from? How did I get attacked by the wolf when I could just shot it? Hmm? I'll tell you what, we'll leave that one for tomorrow. Let's get back and get some food. I'm very heavy as it is. I knew there was that third wolf around. Oh, I can run still. Well, I just want
to eat soon.
Yes, I know, Bill. I just want a small fire at the moment, just to really be able to I'm going to use an accelerant. I've got 6 of them, or I did have 6 of them, and now I've got 5 of them.
That should help warm things up.
Yes, it should, Bill. But what I want to do is cook some of this. Two kilos of meat. Straight down the hatch. The sun is going down, so I'm going to go back and harvest that last wolf we shot while it's still light. I know we haven't scoured the air of anything useful at the moment, but that's something we'll probably do after we've got this food situation sorted. So that's 3 wolves shot, 3 wolves harvested. We've got masses of meat on us now. Saving. Don't know if that's a good or a bad sign. No, they're not curing out here, are they? Which is a shame. A real shame. It's all fresh. It's not going to degrade. Well, it will degrade, but it's not going to cure it. Is there anywhere around here that's considered indoors? Let's have a quick look over here a minute. Some more firewood and a backpack. That's empty. Old man's beard. We need to have a look at our clothing situation after that wolf attack. Where I shot the wolf, but I still got the attack animation, only without the wolf. How long we got before dark? The moon is starting to rise, the sun is going down. Right, okay, let's be quick about this. I thought there was a structure over here somewhere. Old man's beard there as well. Oh, there it is over there. I'm mistaken by that tree stump. Is that considered? I would like to try and cure some of these wolf pelts if I could. So let's do an experiment. Let's drop that.
This'll come in handy.
I'll take them, sort them out later. Right, it's time to head back, I think. Looks like a bit like a slaughter area here, doesn't it, with all these wolves?
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I hear those words, Bill. I hear those words. I was saying, it looks a bit like a slaughter fest here with all the wolves and deer carcasses around. So let's head back and we'll get set up for the night, I think. Cook some more food, make some water. See to our clothes, and then perhaps tomorrow I can take the pelts over to that place and see if they'll cure in there. It looks like we might end up spending a couple of days here. I want some meat, aren't I?
I need to drop something.
Let's try it. Come on, fire. Come on. Yes, good. Well guys, it's been a successful divergence from taking the rifle back to Jeremiah. Looks like we're going to be spending a day or so here, doing all the things, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. But until then, take care, and thanks for watching. See you soon.